How you doing, folks? My name is TreniuS, and you're tuning into the infamous Living Room Network. Divine powers are always working for us because we're doing right. How to become one with the universe and manifest anything you want using the secret law of attraction. And if you listen to what I'm about to tell you in this video, after this video, you will experience instant results of what I'm telling you about right now and how to become one with the universe. That's right. I'm going to have you in perfect alignment with the universe. So after you watch this video, you will begin to see signs that will lead you along your way throughout your day to bring you right into the manifestations and the things that you want to manifest. You know what's so funny? So I was planning out how to make this video, right? And so I have the dryer on, or I had the dryer on in my house or whatever. And some, you know how you can hear the dryer while you're doing things throughout the house. So when I finished coming up with the title on making this video, the first thing I thought to myself before I got up out my seat was, oh man, I have to go turn the dryer off before I make this video. Don't you know, as soon as I got up out the seat to put my camera up, the dryer said, perfect timing. I didn't even have to like go in there and turn off my dryer to keep from making noise in order to make this video. You know why? Because I was one with the universe. I've been one with the universe ever since I woke up. Okay? So the first thing I want to tell you, like I always tell you in most of my videos, the first thing I want to tell you in order to become one with the universe, which a lot of people don't do, is as soon as you wake up in the morning, that is the time to program your mind that today you will have a great day. And if negativity tries to come at you, whether it's through thoughts or whether through other people, you will not pay any attention. Because listen, folks, the universe responds to feelings. I mean, a lot of people talk a good talk, but it's funny because you know they lying at the same time, right? Don't you feel that energy from people? People be telling you stuff, but it's funny how you can just know what they're all about based on what the energy that they're giving. Are you like, okay, yeah, you smiling and all this. Yeah, I'm having a good day. I'm having a good day. Yeah, girl, you know I'm having a good day. But deep down inside, you already know they're not really having a good day. You be like, what's really wrong? I can just tell something is wrong with you. You know why you feel that? Because it's energy that's coming off that person. Energy speaks a totally different language from what word speaks. You know what I mean? So that's the same thing that the universe listens to when it wants to give you the things that you want. The universe don't really care what you have to say. The universe really cares about how you feel. So it's important that as soon as you wake up in the morning, you feel like you're in a high vibration. You got to feel good. That's the only way that the universe is going to manifest things for you, is when you feel really good. Because the universe, the ultimate energy in the universe, folks, is what we human beings like to call love, okay? Basically, it's positive energy, okay? It's basically positive energy, okay? People that have all the money, all the abundance, and all the prosperity in the world, what are they doing most of the time? They're smiling. They're happy. They're free. They're free to express themselves. They feel positive. You know, the first time I met a millionaire, he came up to me and shook my hand. Like, I didn't even know him. You know, I worked at a record label and I used to, hang around a lot of rich millionaires. And the first time I went to work there, my first day there, I remember sitting in a lobby and I seen this major artist come through the door. You know, he had a smile on his face. I'm not going to tell you who he was, but he had a smile on his face. And I was shocked. I was almost starstruck because I seen this superstar artist come through the door. And I'm sitting here on the lobby couch, waiting for my instructor to tell me what to do around the job. And he comes in and he shakes my hand. I'm like, oh my God, oh my God. And then he gets on his cell phone or whatever. And he's just talking and he walks off. And I'm just like, oh my God. And so looking back on it, like one thing I can really say is that positive energy is everything. This is the energy that you need to have all throughout the day in order to get the things that you want. And then you will become oneness with the universe. Folks, this is a secret. This is a secret place in the universe. It's a secret path that a lot of people don't know about. It's a secret path that a lot of people don't know about because so many people spend most of the time throughout the day worried about things, worried about if things will go right, thinking about people negatively, just not trusting in the universe. The universe is always providing them and giving them what they want at all times. But when you have that blinder on, when you're like just giving power to negative energy, when you're giving power to like lower thought forms and lower vibrations, it's like you blind. It's like you spiritually blind, and you can't see that spiritually everything is always happening for you in divine timing all throughout the day. I give you an example. So yesterday, I went out to the park to record a video. Like sometimes I'll go out to the park to record videos. Okay. This was the first time that I seen security actually in the park that I record videos at. I didn't pay it no mind because I'm oneness with the universe. You know, it makes you feel like you can practically do anything you want when you become one with the universe. And so I'm recording my videos, and I just noticed like these security personnel just was like roaming around me, but they wasn't bothering me anything. You know, they were not bothering me. I was just still positive, record my video like I am now, blah, 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 da, da, da. And then next thing you know, these two guys come walking out. I can already sense their energy because I'm one with the universe. The one with the universe, when you one with the universe, you sense energies, you know energies because you know you have to keep your vibration high. So immediately I stopped recording and I tried to act like I was working on my camera or something. And they came over, was like, hey man, how are you doing, man? What's up, man? You're having a good day? And I immediately felt their energy, even though they was telling me what they was wanting to tell me, like, hey, how you doing? Are you having a good day? I know they was going to tell me you can't record here. I knew it before they even spoke it, because the universe, folks, when you one with the universe, you feel energies. You know, you feel the spiritual energies that are always telling you what to do next. Okay. And so I immediately started taking my camera down. I was nice to these guys. Now, see, the average person who was not one with the universe, they would have got all upset. Well, I come here all the time. I always record here. Yeah, you can't tell me this. Where's, yeah. Like, but I wasn't like that because I know the secret. It was what I'm telling you right now. I know the secret. Listen what happens. Listen what happens. So I'm like, yeah, man, you know, no problem, man. I'll be glad to like fill out the forms if, you know, you have forms or whatever to give me so that I can have permission and to get a permit to record here. And it was like, cool, man. I saw the smiles come over their face. See, I had given them some of my energy because nobody likes to come and tell anybody they shouldn't be doing anything, but that's their job. Security has to go by the protocol and, you know, go by the guidelines because they have a job to do. And I understand that. I realized that. And so what I did was, you know, I say, man, well, okay, give me your email. I'll take your email down. You send me the forms over. I was like, cool, man. Okay, well, I'll come back another day once I fill the forms out. Thank you so much, man. Shook their hands and everything. And he was like, man, what type of videos you do? I'm like, you know, self-motivation, positive, inspirational videos and stuff, things of that nature. He was like, oh, man, that's good. And guess what happened after? So I took my camera down. These two guys left, and then another security guy came around and was talking to me. Was like, hey man, how you doing? I was like, yeah, man, I'm wrapping it up. I'm wrapping it up. He was like, oh no, man, don't worry about that, man. Yeah, I heard you though. I heard you. I was walking around you while you recording, man. I heard you was talking about the mind and law of attraction and stuff. I was like, yeah, man, what's up, man? You know, and he was like, man, I'm into stuff like that. It was this Caucasian guy. The other two guys were like African-American guys. But he was like, yeah, I'm into stuff like that. I'm like, you know, taking down my camera, talking to him. He was like, man, have you ever heard of Bob Proctor? And, you know, he was like, man, I love stuff like consciousness. He was like, man, every time I go home at night, man, I watch videos on that thing, things like that or whatever. He's like, man, you have a card? And so as we walking, I'm walking back to my car. I'm talking to him. He was telling me about things that he learned about the mind and the universe. And so I immediately made friends with this guy. I gave him my card. He gave me his card, you know. And so we were just talking. We was oneness. We was one. Now, see, the only reason why I was able to manifest this guy was because I was nice to the other guys. Now, just imagine if I would have been like mean to the other guys. The other guy wouldn't have never came over and talked to me because I would be so busy being mad that I wouldn't be able to see the truth, which is divine timing and how to become one with the universe to manifest anything you want. So I manifested a new friend who is interested in the same things that we're interested in. And so that's just one. That's just one thing. And so, you know, I go to the car and I put my camera and stuff in the car. And, you know, the next thing I have to do is take footage of B-roll. So I put the tripod in the car and just kept my camera, locked the doors back up. And my whole objective was to walk around the city to record B-roll. Now, so the whole time I'm thinking in my mind, I'm like, oh man, these are some pretty women out here. You know, these are some pretty women out here walking around. Oh my God, these are some pretty women. And so as I'm recording my B-roll, you know, I'm finishing one B-roll and I walk down the sidewalk and then I see on the corner of the street up there, I was like, immediately it stood out to me like, you were just thinking about pretty women. This is somebody that you can maybe talk to. And I just saw this lady sitting there. She was standing there. She had on like a yellow shirt with some black pants. And she turned around and she looked at me as I was walking up the path. And I was just like, nah. And the universe was like, are you sure? Are you sure? And I'm just like, nah. I knew that the universe had put this woman in my path, in a direction that I was walking in, because 2 minutes from there, 2 minutes from that point, I was thinking about pretty women and like, wow, like, man, pretty women out here looking good. And so the universe had provided me with somebody who probably had the same interest as me. I already knew there was something the universe set up, because she had on a yellow shirt. It was like vivid. It stood out to me, but I kept going. So as I'm walking, this is divine oneness with the universe. You will be able to experience this too. So as I'm walking, I'm still happy. I'm not mad about what happened or anything. I'm still one with the universe. I'm still manifesting what I want. So as I'm walking, I see like the crosswalk symbol, like hold up, don't go. So I'm walking, getting close to the crosswalk, and immediately it turns to walk. I didn't even stop my speed. I kept walking. Then I go to the next intersection. I saw the crosswalk thing said stop. I get to the intersection. It turns like walk. It says walk. I walk across the intersection. This is what I'm saying is, folks, this is how it feels when you are in divine oneness with the universe. Everything just happens for you. Everything just happens for you. Oh, I didn't tell you this. Before I even parked my car to go into the park, the place that I parked was directly in, a car was coming out of the parking spot, because you have to pay for parking on the side of the street to go in the park, and so the car was coming out right in front of the park, and I parked right there. Okay. Another example, folks, when you're in this feeling of feeling good about today, no matter what is happening, no matter what is going on, you feel good, folks. You're there. You're in the divine synchronicity, the divine alignment of the universe, and this is how you manifest everything that you want. Now, how you might say, how is it that I can manifest everything what I want? Okay, you already know you have to have a feeling of complete positive energy, complete certainty that everything is good. Everything is good. No matter what's bad, everything is just good. When you have this complete certainty of positive energy, this is like the only time that the universe is actually listening to your every thought that you think. Okay, remember how I told you how I got up out the seat to turn my dryer off, and the dryer went off, and I was able to not even have to go and turn my dryer off. I just immediately got up here and started recording. Only when you are in that positive energy, where everything is all good, you don't have no grudges with nobody, no jealousy, you're not mad at anything, everything, you feel that the universe is perfect. When you feel that the universe is perfect, the universe is right. Everything is always divinely correct for you. And you feel like that. That's when the universe listens to every thought that you think, and it be fast manifestations, instant manifestations, like quick, fast, whatever you think, it happens. You can get on the road, folks. You can get on the road and just be driving. And if you're in this vibrational frequency and there's traffic on the road, folks, you'll notice that cars will begin to just move out the way. I remember yesterday, like when I was driving on the highway, I was still wanting this with the universe and still instantly manifesting everything that I want, because I stay in this frequency. You got to stay in that frequency. And I had to get over. And it was so many cars in front of me. And I had to get over. And I'm in this fast lane over here, but I had to get all the way over to the slow lane. And immediately when I thought, because I'm in a vibrational frequency, the frequency that I'm telling you that you got to be in, immediately when I thought that I had to get over, I put my signal on, and all the cars that were over on this side in the lanes got over on the left lanes, just so I can get into the slow lane and get off at my exit. That's how the universe works, folks, at all times. But the only way you're gonna be able to experience these instant, fast manifestations, if you drop all the dead weight, if you let go of all the baggage, you stop thinking about all the negative things that you might be experiencing, and you come into divine alignment at this high vibration. Wake up in the morning, program your mind to be in an extremely high vibration. Step outside. Extremely high vibration. People talking to you negative. So what? We're going to still smile. I love you. Extremely high vibration. Bills might be coming through. You might be getting notifications on your phone. Oh, you got to pay this bill. Don't worry about it. It's okay. The universe is going to take care of it. Extremely high vibration, folks. If you stay in alignment with this vibration, anything that you want will begin to just manifest for you, okay? It will become so normal to you that it won't even be a surprise when it just begins to happen regularly, folks. So if you're seeing like synchronicities and coincidences, this is a little hint of it, okay? That's like the universe telling you, okay, you're getting there. You're in alignment. I just want to remind you that you're in alignment. Now, raise your vibration higher. Raise your vibration higher, because I want to not only make numbers and synchronicities of numbers like show you that you're in alignment, but I want to like move things out the way for you so that you can actually manifest anything that you want, folks. And I can guarantee you, if you stay in this complete high vibration, if you got to run this video back over to get some more of this energy, just do it, folks, okay? Press thumbs up on this video to confirm that you're receiving this energy right now, because I'm giving it to you right now. I'm giving it to you. High vibration, high vibration, high vibration. Raise your energy, raise your consciousness, raise it, raise it, raise it, raise it, raise it, raise it, raise it. Don't ever come down. Stay right here with me, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm TreniuS of the infamous Living Room Network. Oh my God. I'm in such a high vibration, folks. Make sure you subscribe up here by clicking my face icon. Yeah, click that. Click that right there, folks. Subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell notification so you can be updated with new videos every 24 hours. In the meantime, check out this video right here, folks. I'm so pumped up. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.